Alright, so today we are going to talk about stopping and accelerations, alright? So first we're going to go over stopping. So when we want our boat to stay in a control position, what is one of the main things that we need to do?
Luffing your sail.
Yes, your sail needs to be completely luffing, alright? So your boat should be pointing kind of in a close reach or close hold, and your mainsail should be parallel with the wind and blowing straight back, alright? Now sometimes when your boat is you're trying to hold your boat in a control position, your boat might naturally want to crawl forward. All right, so in that situation, what you could do to resist that is just slightly push your mainsail into the wind until like your boat comes to a complete stop. In other situations, it might be really windy and there might be a lot of current. In those situations, you would probably just pull your mainsail in just a bit until you want to be in your desired position. All right. So what are some issues that are very common for beginner sailors that you might encounter when you're trying to hold your boat in a control position?
Irons.
Yes, your boat getting caught in irons. All right, so what are some methods that we could use to get your boat out of irons?
One is sculling.
Yes, sculling. So how that works is what you do is if your boat is in irons, you constantly pump your rudder into into a single direction until your boat just steers itself out of the wind and is going on a close hold or close reach, and then you can just continue sailing. But that one may take a bit longer than other methods, and it might not work in some wind conditions. All right. So what are some other methods?
Backwind jib.
Yes, backwinding your jib. Now that might not work for some boats because some boats don't have jibs. Like a laser doesn't have jibs, but I guess on a 420 it could work. So for how that works is you just backwind your jib when you're in irons, and slowly your boat will just shift into the close hold or close reach. Now, what do you think is another method?
Use your sail.
Yes, using your sail would probably be the best method you could possibly do to get yourself out of irons. So how that works is you just you push your sail right into the wind, and you stick your tiller into the same direction, into the same side that your sail is on. In that situation, very fast your boat will turn itself and into a close hold or close reach, and you could just keep sailing. Okay. All right. So now we're going to talk about accelerations. All right. In light winds, heavy wind, and medium wind, accelerating is completely different. All right. So in light wind, the first thing you want to make sure is that your sail controls are completely loose. Okay. So then, meanwhile, you want to make sure that when you want to accelerate, you scull away from the wind a bit, and then slowly start pulling in your main sheet, and then rapidly start doing it, and use your body weight to heel your boat over. And then once you flatten your boat and you accelerate, you can head up and then adjust your sail controls accordingly. Medium wind is very similar to light wind, right? So in medium wind, what you want to do is make sure that you always have loose sail controls, so you have as much bag in your sail as possible, and then make sure that you're pointing kind of at a close reach, all right? So, and then once you want to accelerate, once again try putting your body weight inside the boat a bit, then slowly start pulling in your main, and then rapidly start pulling in your main until you're up to your most highest speed possible, and then you can adjust your sail controls, all right? Now heavy winds. In heavy winds, getting up to your boat's top speed is probably the easiest out of all three of them. So once again, as always, your sail controls should be completely loose, and then when your desired time, make sure that you're pointing kind of in between a close hold and close reach, and then pull your sail in as fast as possible. Now, since it's really heavy, your boat will start going really fast and very rapidly. And once you're up to your full speed, then you can adjust your sail controls according to the wind again. All right.